Hi everybody, Laura here from Razor's Edge Hair Salon and Wig Boutique in Timmins, Ontario. I come live most Tuesdays, show some wigs, do a little bit of education. So I hope you enjoy and thanks for joining me. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm wearing Alva in the color Moonstone. Let me just show you the back. Beautiful bob haircut. Basic cap. Let me just show you the color in a few different lights. This is just beautiful, beautiful color. Seems like this is a little bit better of a, here we go. Let's try it from here. Okay, so again, Alva in the color Moonstone from Norico. So a nice smaller fitting wig, but they stretch nicely. This is their inside, basic cap. So you've got some permatease. So if you like to lift a bit, perfect wig to do so with. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start with some, I usually go from short to mid-length to longer wigs. So this next one is Amber from Henri Margu. Basic cap again. This color is 6H. So their 6 seems like a little bit of a copper feel to them. Copper, a little bit of a copper look to them. Usually when I go live, I start at noon, but I have early appointments after, so I figured I'd go ahead and get started a bit earlier. A lot of people watch it on the replay too. So again, Amber in the color 6H from Henri Margu. Let me just show you the back. This is their back. And there we go. Hard to get it at the right place, you know. This next one I'm going to show you is Jamie in the color Chocolate Frost. That's from my Canadian company. Cute little short haircut. Not much hair, tight, small feel. It's not a large wig to put on. Here's your back. So again, this is Jamie in the color Chocolate Frost. Let me just show her to you in a few different lights. Isn't she a cute little wig? Tuck her in a little bit, change the look. Wispy bang. This next one is a cute little wig, similar to Winner. From Raquel Welsh, but the Canadian version. I like this little basic blonde one that they have, and I've got a few silver and white that I usually stock in this color. It's a favorite for a lot of my senior ladies. How cute she is. Let me just show you the blonde closer up. So just a nice natural blonde. Not everybody likes a rooted look, so it's nice to have some in without the rooted look, you know. Very classy little wig. Remember one day I was driving around and saw this lady. I'm thinking, oh, she looks so nice. And then it was one of my wig customer wearing this. I actually stopped. There was no one behind me. I said, you look so good. So it is a very pretty wig. I didn't know it was her, but I'm thinking, she looks so classy walking there with that nice wig on. And they're adjustable. They have adjustable little Velcro, so easy to adjust to your size, you know. Now this is a rooted blonde, similar style. This one's from Renau. This one's called Brie Petite in the color Shaded Praline, 12FS8. So it's a petite wig. Again, those who like short hair, you know, you can style her to have more oomph, you know, a little bit more volume, or, you know, have her down a little bit flattened down. So again, Brie Petite. Now y'all, when you put your wig on, always make sure you run a finger underneath. Make sure that there's no hair sticking out. And on these short wigs, unless you can really pull up nice, most of my ladies, you know, have it cut really short in the neck shape, so you're not seeing the other hair coming through. Now this is her color in a different light again. Very pretty. So that little bit of a root gives a nice effect too. But again, not everybody wants roots, so it's nice that they have both. Hi, Ellen. It's good to see you. This next one is this is from Raquel Welsh. This is the little winner I spoke about earlier, and this color is smoked walnut, or R38. So you can see it's got a little bit of light brown. It's got a little bit of silver that flows through her. Just for those ladies that are just starting to have a little bit of silver in their hair, but a lot of natural still. A lot of people will also wear wigs if they're transitioning from colored hair to their natural. They like to get close to what their natural hair is going to be, and it saves, you know, going with roots for however long it takes, you know. And it's always cute. Even a lot of the ladies that live like in retirement homes have wigs too, that they go out for lunch or dinner and put their wig on. It's quick. Their hair's done, you know. Just show you the back. Winter is a very popular little wig from Raquel Welsh. I think that's their most popular ever wig. They make her also Elite, which is full mono top, or this is basic cap, but you can see very little permatease. You can do more bangs. It's a nice wispy bang, or you can comb her to the side and have less bang. You make it your own how you wear your hair, right? There we go. I hope I'm not shaking that phone too much, but I do like to show the color in different lighting. So now I'm going to go a little bit longer. This next one is Starly from Tony F. Beverly in the color Cognac. Starly has a little bit of a lace front. Really. Hi, Peggy. It did look like your cut. Absolutely. That nice wispy cut. It's so pretty, right? So natural. That last one I showed is more Peggy's haircut, that little winner. Now this is nice. I've had this wig in a different color for a long time, and she's one of my go-to. She just lasts so long. Regular synthetic. It's got a little bit of a root. Starly is so popular in the wig world. This is her back. Isn't it cute? Just a little bit of a wave to her. Not overly done. You can tuck it in. You know, if you have a little bit of your own hair, you can let it out a little bit and just kind of, you know, make it blend in there. Again, that color in a different light. Cognac. You can see a little bit of coppery, very subtle coppery tones to it. Show you the back again. Oh, this one I just got in. I haven't shown her yet. This is Meadow from Norico, and the color is candy brown with a long root. Now, basic cap, so she's got some permatease. So if you like to give a little bit of height, you can. Smaller fitting, but just a cute little bob. Sometimes some of my ladies are going from a shorter cut to this length bob. It's not too long. It's just a nice length. Look at her nice little wispy bang. Easy to cut a little bit more too to make it wispy. See, I'm a bit low. Your wig should be sitting at 4 fingers above your eyebrows. Some petite ladies are 3 fingers, but the general rule is 4 fingers. That's where it looks the most natural. Tucked in. A lady on the weekend that bought this wig in a silver, and she's always worn shorter wigs, and she wanted it just a little longer to make a difference without too much longer. Well, this is a perfect length to go to. Look how cute that is. Now again, shake the phone, take you to different lights. You can see the color a little bit better. That's cute. So again, candy brown with the long root. Next one I'm going to show you is Dolce in the color Sugarcane Rooted. Again, basic cap. When you talk basic cap, you're looking at less money too, and they're so nice, you know. Got a little bit of waist here. How easy that is. You go in the root. You can lift, give yourself more volume, or if you like flatter, you just take a comb and, you know, make her up a little bit flatter. Hi, Marilyn. Thanks for joining. So this is her back. Again, you run, when you put her on, you run your fingers through. See how a little bit tucked in? Then you know it's all out. Tucked in, you can see it changes the look a little bit. And this would also be easy to cut a little bit of a fringe into, or even a little bit of a longer sideway bang would look nice on this, you know? So again, Dolce and the color Sugarcane Rooted. Here's the color in a different light once again. Next one, we're still in Norico. This is Brier in the color Sparkling Mocha Rooted. This is Brier inside. She's got the extended lace. So if you like to pull back a bit more, it's got the extended lace. Very soft lace. The new lace they have is softer. And look at her mono part. It's quite wide, the mono part on this one. This is one of some of their newer styles that they've come up with. A little bit of just a beautiful wave, not too curly. Different light. I have Sparkling Mocha Rooted in a longer wig at home. Oh my gosh, I love that color. Again, I'm a tucker, so I always have to show her tucked in. And again, very simple to cut a little bit of a bang. And here's the lace front. We just lifted her up a little bit. It's a little bit lighter, so it really blends that lace front so nice. So let's say you'd like to do a little bit of a twist and put a little bit of a clip. It would look like your hairline, right? You make it yours. If you want to dress her up a bit, you're going out for dinner or a wedding, and you'd like to go a little fancier. Look at how easy that is to do. So that's nice when you have those lace front cut. When it's a basic one, you almost have to keep the bang down because it's harder front. But when you're talking lace now, it looks like your hairline. And like I say, those lace, those new wigs of Norico, those new styles, the lace is so soft. You don't even feel it on. Cute, eh? This next one is Kade. And the color is Melted Marshmallow. So Kade again, extended lace front, mono part, very pretty. Hi Kimberly, it's good to see you. There's ear tabs on the wig, so you always make sure they're even. So that's how you know that you're wearing it at the right place. And again, the 4 fingers above the eyebrows to know where your hairline would be. Some, like I said earlier, some are 3, most are 4. It's nice because you look for your own hairline when you put it on, but some people are starting to have some hair loss in the front, so they can't tell. So it's nice to know where it should actually sit in, you know? So again, Kade in color Melted Marshmallow. Let me just bring this up a bit more. This is her back. And here's this color in different lighting. I just love these new styles. Wigs are such fun, right? They're always coming up with new stuff. You want to know what the new styles are, what's new in fashion for hair. Just look at wigs. It's not like the wigs our grandmothers wore. They've come such a long ways, you know. Look at the hair on that. It's not thick at all. Like, it's, you know, it's very natural. It's not like a great big wig full of hair. So again, this was Kade in the color Melted Marshmallow. This is Rene of Paris, color Breezy Waves, and this color is Lunar Haze. Again, basic cap. That's for those who like a little bit more of a fashion, fun color. Lots of room. This is a bigger wig, so if you have more hair and you just want to do this once in a while without needing to bleach to get this, you know, you want to have a fun weekend away, you want a different look, this is cute. This is a really nice purple, and again, bigger wig, so I'm okay. I'm at 22 and a half. It's comfortable. And so if you have a bit of a bigger head, there's room. But if you have a tiny, tiny head, you might find that this swims on you. So this is the color a little bit better. So you can see it again. Different lights like I like to show. So Rene of Paris, Breezy Waves, and Lunar Haze. Bring those H's out of this French woman there. This one I just received last week. It's so nice. This is from the Orchid collection. Salt and pepper, plain salt and pepper. Lace front, a little bit of a lace front. And her name is Jodie. I just love how Jodie falls. A little bit less of a lace than some of the other ones I showed, but you can still tie her back and it looks very natural. Look at her length. It just looks like you went to the hairdresser, you know, just had a slight trim. She put, you know, a blow dry with the brush out. Just so natural looking. It's not like a straight look. So again, Jodie, salt and pepper in a different light. There we go. This one is Zane in the color Melted Marshmallow. I do like the Melted Marshmallow. It's such a fashion color. It's not for everybody because it's got a little bit more oomph to it, but again, there's a wig for everyone, right? Lace front. This one doesn't have the extended, but just a nice lace front. Mono part. You see the mono was nice. Some I showed earlier were a bit wider, but still a nice mono part. So for those who are new to wigs, mono part makes it look like it's your hairline underneath. See how natural it looks underneath? So this is, again, this is Zane in the color Melted Marshmallow. Lace front. This is the back. And here's the color in a different lighting. So it does have the darker roots. I just find that such a beautiful, beautiful fashion color, you know. This next one is Leone in the color Canyon Stone. So Canyon Stone, lace front, mono part. This is from the Alexander Couture collection. Again, more room. So if you'd like this look once in a while, but maybe, and you have some long hair to tuck underneath, there's room. Isn't she just beautiful? A little bit of a wave. She is a little closer. Canyon Stone is this color. Now let me just compare her to the salt and pepper I just showed. Just gives you an idea. It's definitely a little bit darker than that salt and pepper look. And this is her lace front again. So again, if you want to pull this back, put a little clip on her, you can, you know, you easily can. So this is her inside. Again, lace front, mono top, mono part. So, and Leone in color Canyon Stone. This is Zane. Using my nylon here that you're putting on so many wigs and taking so many off. After a while, it'll move. Let's take this Tuck this back. And I like to use just those little clip, just to hold the hair back. Usually I put a wig grip over top, but to show it, any of the wigs I show in the salon, I always wear a wig grip. Anyone that comes in to try wigs on, also do the same thing. Now there's this one. This is pretty too. This is Zane in the color Candy Brown Long Root. The long root shows a bit more on this one than the last one. Lace front, mono part. Thank you, Bonnie. Yeah, it was a very rose. Thanks all for joining. I know I'm a little earlier than what I normally go when I do go live, but I have a client at 12:30. Okay, lost my connection for a while there. You guys all okay? Can you see me okay? Sorry about that. Yeah, this is Zane. Right there, that's better. Again, Zane in the color Candy Brown Long Root. It's just beautiful. This is her lace front, so very natural looking lace front. A little bit of an extended, let me just show you the inside. No, this one doesn't have the extended lace, just a regular lace, but still very, very nice. The one I just showed, Bonnie, it was called Zane in the color Candy Brown Long Root. Yeah, I lost my connection this time. I just played with my phone a bit. It came back on there. Oh, I hate when that happens. This next one I'm going to show you is Leila in the color Plumberry Jam Long Root from Rene of Paris. So it's Rene of Paris. It's all from Adder and Air Goods. So when you're talking Norico, it usually fits smaller, but Rene of Paris usually has a little bit of a bigger fit to them. So if you have a little bit of a wider circumference or more hair to tuck underneath, there's room. So this one, lace front, mono part. This is a nice fashion color wig, definitely more room. So you might want this on weekends, or in the week have even a more conservative job, but on weekend you want to have some fun. Isn't she cute? Easy to tuck back too. You can tuck her back, you know, have fun with her. This is her back. Now these long wigs don't suit me, but I still like to show them to people, you know. There we go. This is her color in a different light slightly. Another one with a long root. I'm driving my little dog crazy here. Where do I go? She says to get away from my mummy. So this is also Leila, and this color is Creamy Toffee Long Root. Lace front, mono part. Again, Rene of Paris, so there's more room underneath her. And this you could easily even cut a longer fringe and have a little fringe here and have the length, like you make it your own, right? This is her when you pull her up. This is her lace, if you'd like to look at the lace a little closer. I'll show you the back. Here's her color. She has a beautiful wig, again, for the right person, right? Let's see. Last one I'm going to show you today is from my Canadian company. I'm going to show you this one. This is a Miley in the color 1621 Rooted. A little bit of a root, but not nowhere near a root like this one is. So Miley has the lace front, full mono. So full mono, if you like to change the part around, you can. And I do believe she's heat friendly, this one. Very long wig. This is her back. Let me just move this table over a bit. You can see the back. It's so long. Goes quite down. Hope you got the full effect of her. Let me just go a little further back so you can see, get the full effect of her. Isn't she just beautiful? Again, you can bring her to the front, tucked in. So that's the color 1621 rooted, the lace front, and the full mono. So I thank you very much for having joined me. I appreciate that. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. You take care. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, you have Olivia. You like this line out, Bonnie. Yeah, it is a beautiful line. I do have Olivia up on the counter there. A lot of my wigs are from that company. First company I started with, I learned a lot from 10 years ago was that company. I've been very pleased with their products. But again, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Take care. Okay. Bye.